Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about two things that based on my experience when I played Valorant closed beta. The footage that you see here in this video is from the closed beta of Valorant, but I'm going to speak on general things that I care about and might be important for you as a new player. Now it's important to keep in mind that I'm referring to new players like myself who are making their first baby steps in playing these types of game, like CSGO type of game, like this one, like Valorant, and haven't played a similar game. I play Overwatch, I play Call of Duty, Battlefield, and other shooters, but I didn't play a game like this, and it's very different compared to all the other games that I played. So the two things that I want to talk about is the progress of you getting improved in the game, and that's something that I felt immediately after playing the second day. And the second thing, that how you can deal with toxic people who are just either just behave negatively towards other players, or underperforming, or just reflect their negativity, or if they play bad by themselves, they try to reflect it towards other players, and just makes the experience much less fun for you and of course for the other teammates. So what I want to talk about first is getting better in the game, and today was so much better. Just one day after, I feel so much better playing Valorant, and it really feels good. It's just one day after. Now this is the first day I actually understand what to do as an attacker. Really, I didn't know it yesterday, that if I have a spike and you can plan it in either site A or site B. So this really opens up a whole new understanding about some strategic gameplay, and today it was really fun. Actually, one time I was able to hold the spike myself and play it alone in B, while another person followed me, but we were only two, and most of the attacks was actually on the other side. And it was pretty amazing, and eventually won. It was so satisfying to watch. Now, my aim got better, and the thing is that there's kind of a stress when you get into a fight. So you actually underperform in this type of situation, and after playing more and more games, this type of stress was actually lowered down quite significantly. It's still there, but the more I play, the less stress I have, and I can really feel it. And this means that in those type of, for example, 1v1 situations, I can feel it, I can really control myself, and therefore I can perform well. And I understood how crucial it actually is to control this stress, because it really impacts the gameplay, and you can really perform better if you're under stress. I mean, this is how it was for me, and I just can guess that it's for many other people as well. So if it's just one day, I just can imagine what happens if I play like 2 weeks or a month. You know, it's crazy. So this type of progression, you can really feel it even after playing more hours. So what I'm saying to new players, if you are playing, don't be encouraged from the first day, second day, even the third day. Give the game time. You need a lot of practice really in order to get good at it. And you get good at this. You just need time. Now even today when I played, of course, I came across toxic players. But of course not all of them. There's always some people really focused on the game, and they're already probably tired. Those who have experience tired of those toxic players and just try to focus on the game, learn, and continue playing. Of course there are those who are not, and they just will throw everything. They will try to get you down, whether they do it in their text, whether they voice. They will do anything to just make you feel kind of bad with how you play, and they'll try, and they won't stop. Now, of course, how you going to deal with this? So the way I'm actually dealing with this is sometimes is just with humor. If you say just for a person, you're right all the time, eventually we'll just stop, right? What can they say if you say you agree with everything they say? So that's what I say, and that's it. And they eventually stop because they don't find anything that can actually can cause you to get out of balance. So this is one tactics that I use. Now sometimes I just ignore people, because again I need to focus on the game, and voice is actually very important. Although I find it that in those type of casual, it's not ranked games. Most people actually don't talk a lot unless there's something really important to say. For example, if they see that somebody planted the bomb in B, they're going to say they're B or A. Just really snippets of important information, which is good, of course. But you won't see them texting, you won't see them talk a lot. But I think when you progress and you get more experience and you play with more experienced player, more and more players will be engaging much more in voice communication, and of course this is very important in order to succeed in winning matches. And of course, if people are acting very, very negatively and cursing and stuff, you can complain about this, and I think they can get punished for this. Sometimes people just need to learn the hard way, and this is the way. And maybe there is a way to just prevent yourself from playing with a certain player, like you have in Overwatch. I don't know, I'm not sure, but maybe there is. If so, it's really good, because some players you have such a bad experience with them that you just don't want to play with them, and it's a good idea just to mark them as in your blacklist and not play with them anymore. But eventually, in the competitive type of game, people are going to be very tense. They want to win. Some of them are very perfectionist in what they do. They don't like seeing mistakes, and they are playing probably very good, and you'll find yourself underperforming, and you probably hear people saying stuff. But I think most of those players were actually very good in this game, will want actually to win, and they know that this is counterproductive to actually act in a rude way in a game. And they can maybe they're going to raise their voice, but whatever reason, I think they're going to give you a good criticism so you can improve your gameplay. And I've seen it quite a lot in players were actually at the top of the scoreboard. We were active in voice. They were actually, they say some things, that they don't like what's happening, but they always had the kind of positive criticism that can help you get better in playing the game. So I can give you an example. I was actually holding the spike. I didn't know what to do with the spike, that I need to actually implement it in one of the sites. And one of the players told me, where are you going? Come here behind and implement it. It was in this area. So I actually put it there. So it was interesting, and I actually was very happy because it was a person who knew that I probably don't know what I'm doing, and he kind of helped me with this, and I felt really good about this. Now the thing is that there are many experienced players who don't care about all this crap, right? All have so much experience in Counter-Strike, global offenses, so they don't really care about all this nonsense, right? But as a new player, you need to know what you are getting into. And I'm a new player, and if you are a new player like me, you're gonna be in different situations, where you might feel kind of offended, or you might feel not being able to perform well in the game compared to other regular casual first-person shooters that you played before, and you find yourself really kind of not really enjoying the game too much. So this is why I actually make these videos, because I think the game is amazing, and nobody can take this away from me, nobody can take this away from you. You need to play this game, enjoy it, and don't let anybody take you down with just words and everything else, because those players as well, when they start playing, they were really, really bad, and they were in the same situation. They just practice a lot and got better, and maybe some of them in the situation are just enjoying to say bad things for new players, because maybe they got so much hate and so much negativity back then that they try just to reflect it back. But just so you know, there are many people who are not like that, and usually those toxic players, I think they are minority. I mean, based on what I played, they were a minority, and most of the people were actually focusing on playing the game and winning and giving good criticism that you can help you become a better player, and if not that like this, at least win a match, win the current match, which what they really wanted. So today I actually got a few negative comments like delete the game, uninstall the game, you're so bad, and all this. I was actually having so much fun. I wish there was people actually knew how much fun I had when they told me this, because it makes me funny. Come on, I know that I'm bad. I mean, you don't need to say it. I know this, And it doesn't make me feel bad that I'm a bad player, because I know that you get better when you practice. And that's it. But this is, of course, an adult approach to things, and some of the people are actually don't have to be in your age group, right? So everybody's going to act in sometimes in immature way. Even the adults can act in immature ways. But the thing is that it doesn't matter. What matters is that you focus on your goal and get to the point where you actually feel good about your gameplay. You feel you're getting better, and enjoy the experience. It's not just enjoying, winning, but enjoying all the in between. Getting better in this game is part of the thing that really makes me enjoy playing it, because it's hard, because it's challenging. It makes me enjoy the progression itself. So enjoy it. Don't feel bad because you are not good. Feel good when you're, when you know that you are actually getting better each game, and have those expectations to become a better player in this game. So it's very challenging game indeed, but it's also fun, following this progress of getting better. So this is it. If you're a new player, don't be encouraged. Don't be. And if you want to play with me, new player want to play with me, please do so. And one recommendation, by the way, is, I didn't say it earlier, is if you have the option to play with friends, do it. Because if you play with random people, the chance that you will fall on toxic player is very high. But if you play with friends, you're going to feel comfortable. They won't act like this to you. And you can progress together and get better. And it will be probably more fun for you and more comfortable for you, this type of experience. And that's what I want you to do. If you want to play with me, you're a new player, you want to play with me, please do so. I'm happy. I'm playing right now alone, and I will be very happy to play with you if you want to. And of course, playing with friends is always better than playing with random people, and chances that you're gonna win match is much higher, because you're gonna communicate better over time, and you can understand each one's weaknesses. You can give good criticism to each other. So many advantages there are playing with as a team compared to playing alone with random people, because this is just throwing cubes. You don't know really on which people you're going to fall. But when we're going to be matchmaking, this will be balanced. So you're going to play with people in your own level. But the thing is, if you want to get better more quickly, I think it's better to play with friends rather than random people. Anyway, it was a great experience today. I really enjoyed playing Valorant closed beta. It's really exciting to know that you can actually improve your gameplay, and you know that it's going to take time in order for you to really get good at this game. It's going to take months for me to get to a point where I can actually be good. But compared to the previous day where I got 2 kills and 11 deaths or even more, this kind of ratio, today was actually the opposite. I got even 11. I mean, I still was in the negative aspect ratio, but below 1. But I was still able to eliminate 11, 12, 13 even per match, and I was really satisfied. This was a big improvement for me compared to the previous game. So that's about my update. And again, if you want to play, let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Attackers win.